Turkish village life offers a quiet rhythm that feels completely different from the fast pace of modern cities, and this documentary explores that rhythm in a simple, immersive way. As the camera moves through narrow dirt roads, stone houses, and wide-open fields, viewers are introduced to a lifestyle shaped by tradition, nature, and community. The village environment is designed around practicality rather than luxury, with homes built to withstand harsh winters and hot summers, and spaces organized for farming, livestock, and family gatherings. The visual design of the documentary focuses on natural colors, earthy textures, and authentic sounds like birds, wind, and distant animal calls, creating a realistic and calming atmosphere. The daily routine in a Turkish village begins early, often before sunrise, when farmers head out to their fields or tend to their animals. The performance of village life is highly efficient, with each family member playing a role in maintaining the household. Men usually handle heavy agricultural work like plowing fields, harvesting crops, and caring for large animals such as cows and sheep, while women manage household chores, food preparation, and sometimes weaving or gardening. Children often help their parents after school, learning practical skills from a young age. This system of shared responsibilities keeps the village functioning smoothly and builds a strong sense of discipline and cooperation. One of the key features highlighted in the documentary is agriculture, which remains the backbone of rural Turkish life. Fields of wheat, barley, vegetables, and fruit orchards stretch across the countryside, providing both food and income. Traditional farming tools coexist with modern machinery, showing a unique blend of old and new techniques. Some farmers still use animal-powered plows, while others rely on tractors and irrigation systems. This combination demonstrates how villages adapt to technological advancements while preserving traditional practices. The documentary captures close-up shots of planting, watering, harvesting, and storing crops, offering a technical yet easy-to-understand view of how food is produced from soil to table. Livestock is another essential aspect of village life, and the documentary dedicates significant attention to animals such as sheep, goats, cows, chickens, and donkeys. These animals provide milk, meat, eggs, wool, and transportation. Shepherds guide flocks across hills and valleys, using whistles and dogs to control the movement of animals. The performance of these systems is surprisingly organized, with seasonal routines for grazing, milking, and breeding. The camera captures the bond between villagers and their animals, showing how animals are treated as valuable assets and companions rather than just resources. The architecture of Turkish villages reflects both cultural identity and environmental adaptation. Houses are often built with stone, wood, and clay, materials that are locally available and suitable for the climate. Many homes have flat roofs, small windows, and thick walls to regulate temperature. Courtyards are common, providing space for drying food, socializing, and keeping animals. The documentary visually explains these design elements through slow pans and detailed shots, helping viewers understand how rural architecture is shaped by geography and lifestyle. Interiors are simple but functional, with handmade carpets, low seating, and wood-burning stoves that add warmth and character. Food plays a central role in village culture, and the documentary explores traditional Turkish rural cuisine in detail. Bread is often baked in clay ovens, using recipes passed down through generations. Fresh vegetables, dairy products, and homemade cheese are staples of daily meals. Women are shown preparing dishes like gizlim, yogurt, and stews using locally sourced ingredients. The process is shown step by step, making it easy for viewers to appreciate the craftsmanship behind each meal. This focus on homemade food highlights a healthier, slower lifestyle compared to urban fast food culture. Social life in Turkish villages is deeply rooted in community and tradition. Neighbors know each other well and often gather for tea, weddings, festivals, and religious events. The documentary captures scenes of elderly men playing board games, women chatting while working, and children playing outdoors without digital devices. This strong social fabric is one of the unique selling points of village life, offering a sense of belonging and mutual support that is often missing in modern cities. The performance of community cooperation is visible in shared labor during harvests, construction, and celebrations. Education and technology are also part of village life, though in a more limited form compared to cities. Many villages have small schools, and children travel to nearby towns for higher education. The documentary shows classrooms, teachers, and students, highlighting the challenges and opportunities of rural education. Mobile phones and internet are increasingly common, allowing villagers to connect with the outside world, access information, and sell products online. This integration of modern technology into traditional life is portrayed as a balanced evolution rather than a disruption. The natural environment is one of the most visually striking elements of the documentary. Mountains, rivers, forests, and open plains surround many villages, creating breathtaking landscapes. The camera work emphasizes wide-angle shots of sunrise, sunset, and seasonal changes, giving viewers a cinematic experience. These visuals are not just beautiful, but also informative, showing how nature influences farming schedules, housing design, and daily activities. Weather conditions, such as snow in winter and dry heat in summer, are shown affecting transportation, work routines, and clothing. Cultural traditions are another key feature, with villagers preserving folk music, dance, clothing, and crafts. The documentary includes scenes of traditional instruments, handmade textiles, and local festivals, providing insight into Turkey's rich rural heritage. These cultural elements serve as a unique selling point, distinguishing Turkish village life from rural lifestyles in other countries. The performance of these traditions is not staged, but naturally integrated into everyday life, making the documentary feel authentic and respectful. Economically, village life operates on a mix of subsistence and small-scale commerce. Some villagers sell produce, dairy, and handmade goods in local markets, while others rely on remittances from family members working in cities. The documentary explains this economic structure in simple terms, showing how rural communities sustain themselves despite limited resources. This balanced explanation helps viewers understand the financial realities of village life without oversimplifying or romanticizing it. Transportation and infrastructure are also explored, showing narrow roads, limited public transport, and basic utilities. Some villages have modern amenities like electricity, running water, and internet, while others rely on traditional methods such as wells and wood-burning stoves. The documentary's technical approach highlights the contrast between urban and rural infrastructure, helping viewers appreciate both the challenges and advantages of living in a village. The peaceful environment, low pollution, and close connection to nature are presented as major benefits. The lifestyle pace is slow and deliberate, with villagers prioritizing routine, family, and nature over speed and convenience. This aspect is visually reinforced through long, steady shots and minimal background music, allowing viewers to absorb the environment. The documentary's design choices, including natural lighting, ambient sound, and minimal narration, create an immersive experience that feels like being physically present in the village. This design approach is a key technical feature that enhances viewer engagement and authenticity. Unique selling points of Turkish village life include self-sufficiency, strong community bonds, traditional craftsmanship, and a deep connection to nature. The documentary balances technical details about farming, architecture, and infrastructure with simple explanations and relatable human stories. Interviews with villagers add a personal touch, sharing their thoughts on happiness, challenges, and the meaning of rural life. These personal insights make the documentary emotionally engaging and informative for a global audience. Overall, the documentary presents Turkish village life as a blend of tradition and modernity, simplicity and resilience, nature and culture. It avoids stereotypes and instead offers a realistic, respectful portrayal of rural living. The combination of scenic visuals, detailed explanations, and human stories makes it suitable for viewers interested in travel, culture, sustainability, and alternative lifestyles. The script's language remains accessible, while technical details about farming, architecture, and infrastructure provide depth and educational value, making it engaging for both casual viewers and those seeking deeper understanding.